Is Keep in Touch Tuesday. In the past, I've talked about the importance of keeping in touch with people, of reaching out and saying, hello, I was thinking about you. How are you doing? Today, that is more important than ever. With the recent events of George Floyd's killing, I reached out to 4 African American friends. I wanted to get their perspective. I wanted to hear what they had to say. The one thing I heard from everyone was, thank you for calling. Thank you for asking. Thank you for listening. They had a lot more to say too, and that will be another conversation. My purpose now is to talk about one aspect, and that is making, keeping, and strengthening these connections. The first person I talked with was Carolyn Douglas. She said, we just need to just ask, how are you doing? It's the asking that comes from the heart level and not the head level. It doesn't mean you have a solution to the problem or the challenge. It means you care and you care about them on a personal level. Convey that they are in a place of understanding. No platitudes. Once the other person starts talking, listen and pay attention to what is being said. Be with that person. Carolyn also said she's been using her intuition more. When a person crosses her mind, she makes an effort to get in touch with them. From previous experience, even before COVID, she would think of a person and give them a call. She said she had the best conversations and reconnections. The next person I talked with was James Jeffley. He said it's especially important to connect with extroverts and check in with them because they're missing the energy of associating with other people. He added introverts want to talk with 1 to 2 people too. For people of color, he urged everyone to check in on each other because folks are hurting, folks are grieving, folks are mad. He urged people to get involved, call, write. If you've been on the sidelines, now is the time to check in with your friends of color. Say, I know there's a lot going on and I care about you. James cautioned, do not say all lives matter because they don't until Black lives matter. He concluded by saying, be safe, wear your mask, don't put your family in harm's way. Camille Miller said, these recent events have opened up a lot of old wounds on multiple levels. It's been exacerbated by COVID-19 and our inability to get some exercise. Without that release, the anxiety comes out sideways. She said we need the white community to hear us. She urged us to bring the youth and bring reconciliation at the youngest level. Teach critical thinking. Connect with your neighbors. Come out of isolation and create some places of safety. Drew Taylor is 37. He's now outside that age of males 18 to 34 that have the most negative interactions with police. But that doesn't mean he feels safe. Just because he went to college, has a good job, doesn't get into trouble, doesn't mean he couldn't be a statistic. The danger of communities of color, especially Black and Latinx, is real and ever present. He said, you want people to remain calm, but not invalidate their feelings. Don't debate. Help them work through things if you can. They have a reason to get angry. It's a visceral thing. What you do with that energy is largely contingent on who you talk to. He said it's okay to step away. It's hard to react in a thoughtful way when you're processing things. To express vulnerability when you don't have a basis for trust is a tall ask. Be mindful and listen. While I acknowledge that this is a small start, I ask you to reach out to your friends of color and say, I'm thinking about you, I care about you. Do you have a couple of minutes? Keep in touch.